What's up? What's up? What's up? My beautiful, beautiful people. It's your girl here, Wise Feminine, and I'm on my lunch break. I just wanted to come in really quick to talk about intermittent fasting. So, just recently, I posted a before and after picture of my weight loss. And to be honest, I have not gotten on the scale. It's been a minute. Just because personally I don't like the scales, because the type of person that I am, I like to really see my results, and I feel like the scale, it can detour you from the results that are actually being made because you're looking at a fixated number. And if that fixated number doesn't change, then it makes you think, you aren't making any progress, when really you are, you just may not see it yet. So anyway, I would say roughly numbers. I have gotten rid of, I would say maybe like 80 pounds now. And I don't know how to share the pic. Like, all of my videos are not the professional, cute, YouTube videos. So I don't know how to share just the photo to y'all to show you, or even how to edit it into a video. Somebody gonna have to help me with that. So anyway, I shared that before and after picture of myself, and you could definitely see the major changes that I have gone through with my body. And I've noticed that the people who reached out to me in my inbox, as well as the people who were commenting on the picture, everything was about I need to eat right. I need to eat better. And not so much the eating, I'm sorry. Their thing was, I need to go to the gym more. I need to, do this and do that. There were people saying that they need to eat better. But the primary thing was people were feeling like they just weren't in the gym a lot, which is why they feel like they aren't able to lose this weight. So this is what I'm going to say, just as like sharing my story. And I do believe that I have a video earlier back talking about intermittent fasting, but I just want to reiterate because I started my intermittent fasting journey back in the summer of last year. I would say July, August. All right. Now keep in mind, before July, August, I was in the gym damn near every day. Of course, I was taking my breaks. So let's just say I was in the gym 5 days a week. I was in there 5 days a week, an hour to 2 hours long. I would do an hour of cardio and an hour of weights. Within that time frame, from, let's just say, the beginning of last year, so let's just say from January to like June, I was in the gym constantly. At that time, I was still eating breakfast, lunch, in between snacks and dinner, and going to the gym. And I was not yielding any progress. Like, I had already decided I wasn't going to do the scale, so I was doing pictures. So that's how I kept up with my progress. I would do picture progress. So every single time I would go into the gym, I would take a picture of myself from different angles, and just over the months I would compare the pictures. And there was not much change happening at all with all those months that I was in the gym, right? Still eating, again, breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner. So it wasn't until like July, August of 2018 when I wasn't feeling discouraged, but I was definitely feeling hella motivated to find something else that I could try to implement into my everyday life to lose this weight. So I was on YouTube and I found a brother by the name of Fledged Fitness, and you can definitely check him out. He has his whole YouTube channel is dedicated to intermittent fasting. I was on YouTube for hours looking at his videos. Then once I got what I needed from there, I went online and I started looking at different stuff. And then it just clicked to me, this is what Dr. Sebi was talking about all those years about fasting. And I can remember Left Eye talking about in one of her videos that she would do fasting. So a light bulb just clicked and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try fasting. So there are different types of fasting. You have the fast where you may eat one time a day and you would choose that time that you would want to eat. I started off with the 16-8. That's 16 hours, no eating, 8-hour window to eat. That's where I started off. From the time I started that regimen, June, July of last year, I'd say within a 35 day period after that, I instantly started dropping weight. And you could like see it tremendously in my pictures. So that motivated me to keep going. So here we are a little over a year later, and I have gotten rid of about 80, I'd say now about 80 pounds. And it's been a hell of a journey. So I want to say to those people, it is about the gym. However, they say it's 80% food, 20% gym. If you can control what you put in your mouth, that right there is damn near the battle won, because what I've learned is that you can, with the fasting, you can still eat, but it's just like you're being super conscious. You've already gone 16 hours without eating. So now you're going to be super conscious about what you're going to decide to put into your body, right? So I would just say, don't get so caught up on the working out part. At the end of the day, and I say this all the time in a lot of my videos, is that all is mental. When you can tackle your mind and you can tell yourself, this is what we are going to do and this is what we ain't going to do, and you stick by that, like, you can make so many changes in your life. This is, I feel like, the primary reason why a lot of us don't reach certain goals is because you've already psyched yourself out. If you mess up one day and you, instead of eating a salad or whatever, the only thing that was available was a slice of pizza, and you ate the slice of pizza, now you feeling like it's the end of the world. Like you can't start over in the next minute after you've eaten that pizza. I've just learned that within my fasting journey, I have found a balance. I joke all the time and I say, I love chips and dip, and I do. Give me some good guacamole and some kettle chips. What? And that ain't, people want to say, oh, well, that kettle chips, that's a process. Yeah, it's processedly good. I love my kettle chips, and I love my guacamole, and I love salsa. So I just find a healthy balance. If I know that I'm going to eat, something like that, then I'll make sure that everything else is like appealing to my body. Conquer your mind. Before all of this, and before I was where I am now, things were so difficult for me. Like, no bullshit. Outside of losing weight, it could have just been life stuff, personal stuff, whatever. I thought things were so difficult for me. Now, knowing what I know, all I have to do is tell myself, this is what you're going to do. I made losing weight so difficult. I thought it was going to be so hard. I never thought that I would be able to do it. And here I am doing it. Jeez. That was like a spider. Mind you, I am in nature. So that comes with the territory. I don't like that. But anyway, so like for lunch today, I'm having quinoa and black beans. So, yeah, it is what it is. And guess what? When I go home, I might have my kettle chips and some guacamole, and I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. So you have to find a healthy balance. If you know that you want that piece of cake, have your cake, but just understand that you want to create that caloric deficit. You don't want to eat up hundreds and maybe even thousands worth of calories when you just fasted all this, particular time. So just be mindful of what you eat. And again, if you're going to do the fasting, find one that works for you. I did the 16-8. I'm at a point now. It just depends. For the most part now, I might go 18 to 22 hours. And that's pretty much my daily regimen. I do give myself the weekend to overindulge a little bit. And even with that, I'm not eating a whole lot because I'm just so used to eating a certain amount, and then I'm super full after that, and I literally may not want anything else for the rest of the day. So I just wanted to share my story with y'all. And again, go check out the brother Fledged Fitness. He is on YouTube. His whole channel is about intermittent fasting. So if that is something that you are wanting to get into, I would definitely say check him out. And do your own research, of course, because when you look up yourself, I feel like you will appreciate it a little more. But yeah, so once I figure out a way to put my pictures up here, I will definitely do that. But yeah, so that's about it. I'm about to eat my lunch, so I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.